Hi guys, it's Fadra from allthingsfadra.com, and today I have got not only some gorgeous scenery to show you, but a gorgeous car. Can you tell what it is? This is the Mazda6 Grand Touring, of course, because I need all the luxury in a car. And this is what I'm calling a sports sedan. So it is a four-door sedan, perfect for a family of 5, perfect for a business person who wants a nice car to drive around. But there are some pretty amazing and surprising things about this car. Some are on the outside, some are on the inside. I thought I would start here because it is windy outside, so it's going to get a little crazy. But let's go take a look. You could not ask for a more picture-perfect afternoon for winter. If only winter was over. But it's a beautiful day for a Sunday drive, which is exactly what I've done with this Mazda6. As I just mentioned, this is the Grand Touring, which means it is a top-of-the-line model, and it's got everything that you would want, you would need, or like me, that I would require in a vehicle. I think that this has a very masculine look to it. When we come up to the front quarter panel, it kind of looks very muscular. Is it just me? So it's got a very strong presence. It's not a delicate car, but I think this could easily sway male or female. This color that you're looking at here is what Mazda calls machine gray metallic, and it has a very neutral color to it, neutral look, so you could go with either a dark interior or a light interior. In this case, Mazda's gone with parchment Napa leather, which is a gorgeous perforated interior. There's definitely a lot of space in the back seat. So if we look, we're looking at the seat when it's all the way back, and then when short little me is driving, you've got plenty of leg room here. Let's talk about the back seat for a second. So I'm 5'3", and you can see it gives me plenty of leg room. If you were a little bit bigger, I think you'd be fine, but moving over, I still feel very comfortable with the seat all the way back. If you were a big guy, you probably wouldn't want to sit behind this person though. So I would recommend pairing short people with tall people. If you've got all tall people, this may not be right for you. Other things I like about the back seat, it's got this slotted cup holder right here, which is perfect for a water bottle, but not much else. They do have rear vents, which is something that not all manufacturers consider, believe it or not. Some of the features in the car include the moonroof, or sunroof, you can call it whichever you like, and this black headrest, which normally I wouldn't think that I would like. But I think when you have this moonroof, it gives you plenty of interior light, while the black headrest gives it a sportier look. Speaking of sporty, let's look at the interior up here. I love the Napa leather trim seats. I think the dark trim gives it a really nice accent, especially next to the black headliner up on top. You will get no complaints from me with Mazda's dash design, which has sort of an iPad inserted into the dashboard kind of a look. And of course, one of the things that makes me love Mazda so much, which is the command control console, which controls everything you see up here on the screen. Let's talk about compartment spaces. So we do have a little bit of a compartment under here, which is perfect for your phone. There is a 12-volt power adapter under here, and that's pretty much all you're going to have room for. We come down into the center console, and surprise! I was drinking my seltzer. Got a very reasonably sized cup holder, and if you don't want it to look dorky and you want it to look sleek, then you can just close that cover, and then back here you have the console, which is pretty small. Let's talk bottom line and what I like so much about the Mazda6 Grand Touring. First of all, it's not a huge car. It does have a tremendous amount of trunk space. Not very deep, but it does go very far back. So it does give you room to store a lot of stuff. But if you are like a mom looking for diaper bags and toys and everything else, well, first of all, you're probably not looking at the Mazda6, but this probably isn't the car for you. This is probably for a family of 4, maybe 5, where your kids are a little more refined, can sit in the seat and don't need cartoons hanging down from the ceiling. But let's say you really want a sports car, but you still need a sedan at this point in your life. That's what the Mazda6 is really great for. And here's why I think it's so sporty. Because it is fast. 184 horsepower. Now at this point you're going, That's not really fast, right? But it is zippy. So it's got great torque. It's got front wheel drive. It's got this thing called G vectoring control, which is a design that's supposed to make the steering a little tighter, the movements a little tighter, and there's a whole Japanese term for making your driving experience one with the body. They're focusing on unity. And I actually find that it's very effortless driving, and it's supposed to help with driver fatigue or long drives. Other things I like about it that make it sporty, the 19-inch wheels. I love big wheels, and I cannot lie. The other thing I like is all of the luxuries. So it's got everything that I would want in the car: a heated steering wheel, heated seats. It's got all my accessory controls, but it's not over the top, which is kind of standard for Mazda these days. The last thing that I want to tell you about, which was new to me, is the iEloop regenerative engine. What Mazda has done is taken regenerative braking, try saying that 3 times fast, the kind of braking that you normally find on hybrid vehicles, the kind where you are capturing that kinetic energy, that momentum that you get from braking in a vehicle, and you're sending that energy back for reuse in a vehicle. In a hybrid, it's going to go back to your electric battery. In a vehicle like this, they're saving that electric power and they're using it for things like your headlights and your climate control. What does that ultimately mean for you? That means that it gives you better fuel economy because you're not using your fuel to power those things. The end result is my favorite thing about the Mazda 6, and that is the fuel economy. So we're looking at 27 city, 35 highway with a combined city and highway of 30 miles per gallon. We all know you can do better than what's on this sheet. So that's very impressive for a fun, fast, zippy, sporty car. If this is what you're looking for, and you're looking for it in a fully loaded MSRP package of $34,530, crazy, this is an excellent buy and an excellent car. I recommend you take it out for a test drive to really get a feel for it yourself.